And we're back. So, like I said before, one person said that everything that Rise of Skywalker did undid Force Awakens and Last Jedi. I don't really see that, honestly. I don't. Everything built up properly. You know, I was surprised that Rey was a Palpatine. That blew me away. I was not expecting that. Nah, I was totally not expecting that. But then when you go back and watch Force Awakens, like when you first watch it, when you first saw Force Awakens, um, it was weird. It took me I think it took me 6 tries to get into. Yeah, that's a first for me. It took me 6 tries to get into. Because I was so, like, the first time I was like, wow, it was fucking amazing. The fuck was that? Oh, somebody yelled outside. Anyway, um, yeah, first time I was like, wow, this is amazing. Second time I was like, what the fuck's going on? And they're just like, and so on and so forth. And now, in like the 13th time I've watched it, I'm like, okay, watching Rey's fight with Kylo, her style reminded me of Old Republic. But I couldn't figure out who. And one of the big rumors years ago, it's hard to believe it, years ago, was that she was Obi-Wan's daughter or some shit. I'm like, whatever. I didn't even pay any attention to it. I was like, fuck that. It's just a dumbass rumor. And then I was watching, I kept watching it, as you watch, Force Awakens and Last Jedi, and you take in everything that's been revealed over the past 4 years, from 2015 till now, 2019. Also, fun reminder: there's 4 days left in the year, decade. Fun times. Uh, um, as you watch it, you pick up on a lot of shit, and everything you learn, you apply to it, and it comes out a lot better, and you really appreciate the movie a lot more. So finding out she's a Palpatine really blew me away. I was like, really? It didn't fit right. To me, it didn't fit right because I was hoping she was like my name. She would have said her name's Kira because that was her original name when the movie was being made. And fuck you, Twitter. Um, it blew me away that she was a Palpatine. Like, it was crazy. And they also basically teased her having a double bladed lightsaber from the start. How? Her staff. Like, literally, like, that is such a huge fucking tease. And they basically teased she was gonna be dark side, given how she acts. Like, if you pay attention, and this is my point of view, not anyone else, this is my observation from watching. Because, I don't go around looking for spoilers, leaks, etc. I formulate my own shit, make up my own mind. When you watch Force Awakens again, pay attention to her demeanor. Like, she is, on her own. She's a scavenger. She doesn't rely on anyone else but herself. She's not a Mary Sue. I'm not going that direction. She's not a fucking Mary Sue. No. It's the way she handles herself and carries herself. And how, she just go away. Oh, motherfucker. Damn. Just the way she acts and carries herself. She doesn't act like a Jedi. She doesn't act like she's good. She acts like a Dark Jedi or a Sith. That's how I see it, from my point of view, anyway. Um, and everything leading up to Rise of Skywalker, it's not undone at all. None of it's undone. One of the big questions I saw was what happened to Temery. If you don't know who I'm talking about, that's the little boy at the end of Rise. That's the little boy at the end of Last Jedi with the broom and shit. So yeah, I'm like, where the fuck's he at? I didn't even really think about that, honestly. I was like, okay. Yeah. And then I found out there is a time jump in this. It's a year after Last Jedi's events. So there's a year to fill in. And that'll be done with books, comics, maybe a game. I don't know. There'll probably be something in the Lego Star Wars video game for Skywalker Saga. I know the one thing that pissed me off about Force Awakens, and when I say pissed off, I don't mean like, ooh, I'm pissed off. I just mean I'm pissed off. You know, I don't get mad like I used to. Like my anger level it always hovers at like 0 to 1. I never go to 11. I've never gone to 11. I might have CPTSD and my emotions might be at 11 most of the time, but my anger, 0 to 1. I don't get that mad. But like one thing that pissed me off in Force Awakens was Poe's story. Not copying the OT. Not that. No, just what happened to him after he crashed on Jakku. I know that's covered in Lego Star Wars Force Awakens, but why wasn't it in the film? You know, like, why wasn't that in the film? I don't know. And then finding out, Finn's Force sensitive. Now there's something else. I gotta go back, rewatch Force Awakens, and see if there were any hints to that. So, and Last Jedi as well. But I don't know. I'm not perplexed by that. I'm not, upset about it. I don't get mad about shit like that. I'm just like, oh, cool. He's Force sensitive. I was not expecting that. I would like to see a spin-off comic with Poe in his early years, or Poe and Zori. That would be really nice, because I think I read all of Poe's comics. I think, yeah, I did read all his comics. Yeah, because it was like 5 volumes, right? I'm going by collected editions because I don't buy comic issues. I rent them from my library when they're, they're, you know what I'm fucking talking about. But yeah, it was like a 5-volume set, I think, or it might be 7. I don't know. I'll have to check. But yeah, I did read his story. I like that. It was good shit. I'm kind of disappointed that Agent Terex wasn't in Rise of Skywalker. Like, that would have been epic. If you don't know who that is, then you should totally read Poe Dameron's comic book set. He is the guy who literally founded the First Order. Like, he literally named it in the comic. He should have been... Hell, he should have been in... he should have been in the trilogy from the start. Oh well, shit happens. And then finding out Hux is the spy, that's a throwback to Kallus and Rebels. That was interesting. I'm not like I said, I'm not miffed about it. I'm just like, okay, it's cool. And I can understand why people are mad about that, because to them it was just thrown in there. To me, I'm like, oh, that kind of makes sense. Because if you go back to Force Awakens and you recall his magnificent fucking speech that he made, on one hand, it can look like he was very passionate about the First Order. And then after this big reveal in Rise of Skywalker, you go back and you see the tears in his eyes as Starkiller Base is firing. And, it's a conflicted thing. It could be, he's either proud to be a First Order officer, or he's sad that he came to such a lowly position that he, sided with the enemy and shit. And, it hurts him inside and whatnot. Speaking of Starkiller Base, that was fun finding out that Starkiller Base is Ilum. That blew me away. That was crazy. Um, and it makes a lot of sense going back to Force Awakens again, because Ilum is a planet where you find all the crystals for lightsabers and shit. And how this is one of my theories. Um, given how strong all them crystals are, and how they call out to whoever, and how Kylo told Rey to use the Force and whatnot and focus. She did that, and that's how she was able to beat him. She channeled the crystals in the planet, and she used their power to overcome him in their first fight. So that's what I think on that. It's a hell of a lot of shit that's been revealed lately, and I'm like, damn, this is awesome. um, what else? Exegol looked nice. I like it. It's cool. Um, I wish there was more to it though, and I do have the visual dictionary on the way. I do have that ordered as well as some other stuff. So I'll be going into that eventually and seeing what's all in there. I'm anxious to see what tie-in books they put out, and maybe even shows or whatever. Um, Let me see what else. I'm sad Phasma's dead. Nah, sad about that. I'm like, so sad about that. Like she's like an unsung hero in the trilogy. Like she didn't get a lot of screen time, which is kind of a bummer, because she could have been very instrumental. But they didn't really utilize her as much as they could have when they should have, but whatever. And the deleted scene in Last Jedi ties into her character through her book, which was really amazing, because that book was fucking beautiful. And the comic too, but the book more. What else was there? General Pride. Was it Pride? Pride or Pride? Pride. Yeah, it was Pride. Yeah. Or whatever the fuck his rank was, I forget. Yeah, Pride, he was pretty cool. Like, he struck me as the Tarkin of the sequel trilogy, in a sense. Yeah, like, he's okay, I guess. I mean, like, it's gonna take me a while to get into everything. And with Rise of Skywalker is basically this year's Solo, literally. It's exactly like Solo. Not in terms of plot, but in terms of getting used to. Because everybody bitched about how Solo was a bad film. It was horrible. Nobody liked it. Nobody wanted it. And blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, Solo's a fucking masterpiece. It is a masterpiece film. It is gorgeous. But it's one of those that, it takes time to get into. You got to give it time to mature in, popularity and whatnot. And I've said this many times. And, it takes a while for everything to get used to. Oh, somebody got a doggy. I know that dog. I know that girl, too. I think that's her, what's the word I want? Not rescue. Fuck, I can't think of its name. Special needs dog. That's it. A special needs pet. What else was there? I think I covered everything. But yeah, Rise of Skywalker is a fucking masterpiece of a film. I love it. It's good shit. But, there are issues. It's not, it's not perfect. It's not untouchable. It's a good flick. It's damn good. If you're like, I brought this up in a yeah, it was a mild argument on Twitter, because people have to argue about everything. Like, to a casual fan, to a casual sci-fi junkie, It's a decent film. It's a good film. To a dedicated fan, you know, it's a part of the fandom and its history in the making. I still can't believe idiots 2 years ago started a petition to have it made non made make Last Jedi non-canon. How fucking retarded are you people? Like really, like I don't even like that word. It's so stupid and silly. People can't even spell it right, much less understand what the fuck it means. I want to tell you about my canon. Yeah, it's that bad. People can't spell shit. Ugh. If you don't know what the fuck it means, don't say it. Oh god, it's just so dense. But you know, that's the fandom. That's how Star Wars fans are. I mean, I've seen hostility in Trek fandom. I've seen hostility in Star Wars a lot. um, what was something else about Last Jedi that blew me away? Oh, Luke having a wife in the book. That was interesting. Yeah, that was really surprising. Like, he's got a wife? What? And then come to find out, it was a dream he had where he was with Camille, or no, Cammy. That's her name, Cammy. Yeah, it was a dream where he was gonna be. He would have, it's like, what if he hadn't, gone off like he did and stayed on Tatooine instead? And it was interesting. Pretty cool. I liked it. It was a good set. I'm just anxious to see what Rise of Skywalker's expanded edition book is going to be like, what all that has entailed as well. Is there going to be more tie-ins with it? Is it going to, expand more on different events and stuff? Seeing Leia's lightsaber was cool. What else was there? I think that's it. I think I went over like every fucking thing. As you can tell, I'm feeling a lot better. Still, like, I'm good, but like this shit needs to clear up more. Yeah, that was about it. I still can't believe it. Shit, like, before I saw Rise of Skywalker, 3 things were spoiled for me, unfortunately. Yeah, these days you can't escape spoilers. Last Jedi, I didn't get spoiled, I don't think. No, I don't think I did. Force Awakens, yeah, I did. So disappointed in that. Rise of Skywalker, what's got spoiled for me? Rey's last name, Palpatine. Ben's death, his second death. And her getting a lightsaber. Yeah. I was kind of surprised he died 2 times. And I'm surprised she has so many powers now. I like that. I like that she has powers. I think it's cool that she has force healing. It's cool that she has mind trick. What else does she have? Lightning. Yeah, force lightning. Like that moment where she blew up the transport with Chewie. Oh my god. Oh, I was speechless. I was like, holy fuck. Because I didn't expect that. And thinking on, everything she's got power-wise. Like, if I was to write a character that had all them powers, I'd have, a setup where, they earn that, they learn how to get them through different ways, like force healing. The way I would do that, it would be dark, obviously. It would be a thing of, basically a cutter strategy. Cut yourself and then focus on healing that cut. Make it a little bit deeper. Heal that, so on and so forth. Until the point where you're like gushing blood and shit, and you can instantly heal it like that. That's how I would do it. Mind trick, that was funny. I like that. That was awesome. I mean, that was established in Force Awakens, which was funny. Her lightning, though, that would have been fun to see in... If she'd used it against Kylo, that would have been very interesting. I would have loved to have seen that, and it was nice. And one of the biggest fucking things about Rise of Skywalker, Rey wasn't sexualized. What a goddamn relief. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was nice. I get so sick of sexualization. It's annoying as fuck. Because I actually got into... There was one dude who did artwork of Rey and gave her big tits and said she's better now. I'm like, how incredibly misogynistic of you. Like, dude, you're a retard. What else was there? Her lightsaber. That was awesome. They even teased that from Force Awakens through her staff. Like, wow. Oh, my neck. Better. But yeah, like, I'm glad she's got her own lightsaber now. And even after I saw Last Jedi and there was that 2-year wait, that went by really fast. I was like, watch, her lightsaber is going to be yellow. Easily going to be yellow. And I was right. Because it makes sense, because then that's a throwback to Bastila Shan from Cotter. I was like, perfect, now she's a Jedi Sentinel. But, I don't know. I love Rise of Skywalker. It's a damn good movie. There's so much good in it, and I really don't see the issue. Like, I see some of the issues that people have, but I think they're reaching way too far and shit. And they're so pissed off because they didn't get the Throne trilogy like they wanted. I'm like, okay. And just like from my personal opinion, like, I'm glad the Skywalker saga is over. I'm glad for that. I'm grateful because now we can move on into something else different instead of, always relying on the fucking OT to keep the film going. Because if you do that, like, I didn't even want Lando in the film, honestly. What? I'm like, yeah. And that shit about his daughter's reveal, I'm like, okay. I don't know. I'll find out more about that eventually. I don't know. It's just like, whatever. I'm glad we're away from the OT now. Because you don't need to have the OT in every film. If they literally stuck with that method of using the OT in every fucking film, most of them would be dead. And, well, they are now. Kenny's dead. Peter's dead. Carrie's dead. Who else? There's some other ones who are dead. It would be so fucking pointless. Everybody would be fucking CGI'd. It would be a horrible film. It'd be to the point where, like, Mark Hamill's the last one standing, and... Or no, let's say Mark dies, and they go, oh God, don't say that! Oh God, don't say that! Why would you say that? Oh my God! Oh my God! Why did he say that? Bitch, it's a fucking inevitability. He's gonna die. Let's say Mark Hamill dies next year, and they needed him for a project that they were working on, they were like a quarter of the way through. And it was a Skywalker thing or some shit. It would come out so shitty because he would be CGI'd and it wouldn't even look right. The voice talent would be total shit. It would just be dumb. All of them would be CGI and it would not make any fucking sense. It would be the dumbest movie ever. It wouldn't amount to anything. It'd be so dumb. Ugh. And the thing is that fans expect the film to pander to them. That's self-entitlement right there. That's fucking pathetic. That's pathetic shit. You're not entitled to shit. Even I know that. I mean, goddamn. If you think you're entitled to a good movie, write your own fanfic. Plain and simple. You want a good story? Write your own fanfic. Easy as that. Then you don't have to sit through a movie and get pissed off because you thought it was going to be good and you set your expectations so fucking high because you measure everything by the OT that it's ruined for you. That's the biggest thing that people get so stupid about. They always measure everything new that comes out to the OT, and you don't do that. That's so pathetic. Never measure it by the originals, because then you're setting yourself up for failure easily. You're going to be disappointed. You're going to be upset. You're going to go into a bitch fit about it. You're going to whine about your childhood being ruined. Probably start making bomb threats or something. I saw one post on Twitter saying this about this one guy who was going to beat up a kid for saying they liked Rise of Skywalker. Let's just say, I'm glad if it... What was the fucking thing? Oh, that the kid should be lucky that beating a child is illegal. Really? You're gonna beat up a kid? Are you fucking retarded? Speaking of kid, I'm hoping that damn kid Mandalorian dies. God, man. So tired of Baby Yoda. Ugh. Kill it. Kill that green motherfucker. People are like, oh, how could you say that? Why would you say that? He's so precious. Like, it's a puppet, you motherfuckers. Ugh. It's annoying. I was happy to see that fucker get beat this morning. Spoilers. What else? Yeah, that's about it that I got for Rise of Skywalker. Because this is coming to the end. So, I enjoyed it. I was excited for it. I'm happy. I'm glad it was made. I'm glad, the sequel trilogy's over with. And now we get a nice long break until something new comes along. And, there's the stuff in between as well that's coming out as well. Shows, books, movies, comics, games, all that shit. All that good jazz. Yeah, that's what I got. So, that's all I really got. I can't think of anything else. Unless something pops up in my head like, ew. But yeah, that Rise of Skywalker is a hell of a good movie. If you don't agree with me, totally get it. I totally get it. It's cool. I'm not going to hold a grudge against you. If you're going to be a fucking keyboard warrior Nazi about it, toss my salad, bitch. That's all I got to say. Toss my fucking salad, man. But, it's like, respect others' opinions on it, Don't take them so fucking seriously. Just, listen to what they got to say and look at it from their perspective. Plain and simple. Don't get all pissed off about it and shit, Try something different. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here. Like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.